Team Kill Podcast. Intentional Strays.
What is up, everybody? Spree Gaming here, also known as John Spreena, also known as Spreeder Parker, also known as Spreonce.
Spreonce, wow, that was a new one.
That was a new one, right?
That was a new one, yeah.
And you are?
And I am Silencer, that's it. No other, little feminine names.
Headshot.
Nah, give him your Southside name, bro.
A Silencer. Literally.
Ah, man. Guys, welcome to Team Kill Podcast, episode 94. A lot of you guys were born in 94, including myself, okay?
Fucking boomers.
Yeah. I don't know what they call it. They call us millennials.
I was born in 2004, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Fucking old man.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
Fucking old man trying to put me in his bracket.
That's what the social says, but the actual year you were born.
Ain't nobody know.
Headshot.
Yeah, well.
Ain't nobody know the difference.
Okay, we got to start off the podcast with, a quick congratulations, okay? The Mega Millions currently, what's going down. Did you buy a ticket, Silencer?
Nah, I did not.
Your boy might have copped a couple tickets, okay? I was planning an empire for gaming with that Mega Millions money, okay? I think it got up to like 1.1 billion. And somebody won, but, I have to give a congratulations to the IRS because they are currently, if the person takes a lump sum, they're going to be winning $846.3 million from the Mega Millions jackpot, while the winner walks away with $433.7 million after tax.
Crazy.
Headshot.
It's crazy how when you win, they win,
Yeah.
and win more. Double. That's almost even double.
Hell yeah, that's crazy.
Fucking gnarly. Did you have any plans with the money?
No. What do you find any
had-
fucking plans?
Nah, you don't have plans to be like, yo, if I ever fucking win a lottery or find a lump sum of money, I'm going to do this, and that.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you put it that way, yeah. Not just fucking straight out.
What's your goal? What's just one thing, one purchase?
Purchase a nice little stake on a big corporation.
That's nice.
Because
yeah.
That's going to create generational wealth.
Okay, you're thinking outside the box. I like it.
Yeah.
I seen a meme, okay, and the meme was, if I ever won the lottery, no one would know, but there will be hints. There wouldn't be hints, okay? So if I ever win the lottery, guys, I'm going to build a house on top of a house. So it's going to be like a 2-floor basement with literally everything that you could ask for, like in a mansion, including like a little car to bottom floor, little elevator with your car, fancy car.
GTA house built.
Yeah. And then on top of the house, it's kind of a little dingy house,
Yeah.
It's like, a family of 5 could live here, struggling a little bit, paycheck to paycheck.
Okay.
Yeah, and then on the bottom is just fucking super flex. So when people come over, it's my humble abode. But as soon as they fucking leave, we close the blinds and we go downstairs and live our true lives.
That's fire, man.
Fire.
Good
So
idea.
wishful
Good
thinking.
idea.
Listen, if you're a fan of the podcast and you won that Mega Millions, throw your boy some money this way, okay? I promise it won't go, unspent, okay? I'll break half off the silencer and, we'll keep doing the podcast.
Yeah, he will do unimaginable things, okay? Just putting that out there.
Yeah, nothing sexual, though, okay? I'll dap you up, you know what I'm saying? I'll dap you up, be like, yo, good looking out, but nothing sexual, fam, right?
It's going to be another one of those hot tub girls, okay?
Yeah, we're not doing that. Silencer, how was your weekend, sir?
It was fun.
All right, that's what I like to hear.
It was fun. We had my niece is 15.
Yes, the mechanical bull.
And listen, with last minute planning, because me and my brother and everybody has a lot of shit going on.
Right.
That party and brainstorming, it takes a lot of planning. So he just basically winged it. And let me tell you, came out way better than we expected, okay?
Right.
So they hired so the majority of the problems were trying to find people that provided that kind of service to take the trip to the ranch because it was like an hour and 30 minutes. Not a lot of people drive that much.
Right.
They're like, nah, fuck that, it's too far. We're not going, blah, blah, blah. So he finally found a few people with a DJ and everything. Listen, this DJ was the most hyped motherfucker I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
This fool brought up the whole little setup, looked like a little EDM stage with lights, fucking robots. This was not the traditional Mexican 15, if you know what I mean, with those fucking guys dancing that fucking shave their eyebrows.
Right. So I have a feeling that the summer days just sitting around for when the sun goes down
No.
song, Little Rock came on. Some envy riders.
Headshot.
No, it was nothing like that.
All right.
We were just, it was just a nice, chill little event. It was, of course, everybody was dressing and everything.
Right.
But it got to a point where it got too hot because it was outside. So we just chilled. But the good thing is that it started maybe like around 6ish, so the sun started going down. It started to cool down.
Right.
So listen, we got everything. The music started popping up. We bought like a shitload of fucking alcohol, beer, hard liquor for the adults. Fucking little kids were having fun, running around. And we as you said, the mechanical bull, it was fun. Okay, little kids were having fun. And it got to a point where everything was starting to go on the way. When you're at a party, everybody hangs around, and then I don't know, we're just as time passes, everybody just hangs out with their little circle, and they mind their own business.
Yeah, they start to just relax and talk within them amongst themselves.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck about anything else. So that's what happened.
Right.
And I was my buzz, and I was taking a lot of pictures. So I took around 1,500 pictures.
Oh, damn.
With the camera. Okay, and so I was like, all right, cool. Let me take some pictures of everybody. When I was done, I was like, all right, cool. Me and my brother started messing with the bull. We're like, how fast? This was after the kids were done.
Okay.
And
like this, it sounded dangerous. You're like, how fast can this go with a fucking 4-year-old?
No, we were more with all the kids. It was just us, and we were just playing around with it. And I was like, let's put it full speed. And that thing moved crazy. I was like, holy shit, I'm not getting on that. That thing's gonna fucking fuck me up.
Right.
So there was one guy, he was already kind of tipsy. He was like, hey, you know what? Put it full speed, and I'll fucking try it.
Right.
I was like, I mean, if you want, fucking sure. He got on. I started slow, and then out of nowhere, it just went, boom, full speed, and that motherfucker just launched to the left. And for Phil, he didn't know what happened. He was like, what the fuck?
Right.
And, it kept going. And out of nowhere, I started smelling like a burnt smell.
Right.
And I was like, But like a wire smell,
Yeah, burn electrical shit, yeah.
And I thought it was the equipment for the DJ. And so I started seeing a little smoke coming out from the bull from the bottom.
Oh, man.
So I was like, damn, this thing is overheating. So I put it all the way full blast. I said, fuck it.
He continued to add to it.
And then my brother just fucking ran. He was like, why the fuck is that shit smoking? He drank and then just fucking rushed it. And for some, I don't know what the fuck he was saying. He just fucking tackled it. And that thing bent over and then it just ceased.
Oh, man.
And then we were like, holy fuck.
Look, and this is a rental, right?
Yeah, there was a rental. And I was
man.
I was like, you fucking idiot. Look at this. Now you're going to... We could have given it back, working, and not say anything.
Right.
But you're dumb. I don't know why the fuck got into you trying to fucking tackle the damn bull.
Yeah, my favorite thing is to return things that are broken but slightly fixed and so they can fuck with it and break it.
Yeah, like it was working when I got it, bro.
Yeah.
So this is what I was thinking, to give it back, but no. So we were like, fuck, now what the fuck we're going to do? I don't know how much these bowls are, but I'm pretty sure they're pretty pricey because there's mechanical and all this bullshit.
Easily, I could assume like $230 and up.
Yeah, so I was like, man, we don't want to pay for this bullshit. We're not ever going to use it. So I was like, fuck it, listen, we just fucking take it. we put it back up, we take it, we put it nice and presentable, we wash it. And, hope for the best. So me and my two brothers would go get in the truck, put that shit up, hook it up to the trailer, and we leave. This was the next day
Okay.
after we cleaned everything, and the guy was like, "Yeah, I'm over here." I was like, "All right, cool. We'll be there in a bit." So here we go. I'm strapping in case something goes down.
Headshot.
Damn, this. It's like that.
Yeah, because this guy, whoever rented it, he's I don't know. He looks a little untrustworthy.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I just took it
Understandable.
I just took it just on the phase of me, the feeling that I got from the guy.
This food just wants to catch a body.
I was like, all right, let's go. So we went, and then we took it off, and we were like, here we go. And then so my brother was talking to him. He was like, yeah, so here's the money for the rental, blah blah. And then the guy, the funniest shit happened. I was looking at the guy, and then he just said, "Did he give you any problems?" And I was like, "What?" And then my brother was like, "Yeah, well, what do you mean if he gave us problems? Like, does this guy know? What the fuck?
Right.
Maybe there was a fucking snitch at the party, And he was like, "Yeah, it's because before I gave it to you, it started acting a little funky."
Headshot.
And my brother was about to say something. I fucking smacked the shit out of his shoulder. I said, "Let the man finish talking. Shut up."
Yeah.
He was like, "Yeah, I was kind of worried that maybe I was gonna have to take your second unit because my last customer was, it started to fuck up on him. So I wanted to see if this one worked. So I just put it on test with you guys." And I acted like the victim, I was like, "So you gave us a used one that you knew was faulty
Yeah.
and still made us pay for it."
Fucking
was like,
asshole.
"Yeah, but it worked, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, but that's still, that's some shady shit."
Right.
And he was like, "Well, we'll try it out." So he always tests them out before I guess they give them to make sure they're not fucked up. And it didn't turn on.
Well.
And he was like, "Dang, see? Well, I guess I have to buy a new one. It's time to trash it." That's what the guy said.
Right.
And I was like, "Holy shit, we just fucking got saved. Saved by the bell." I was like, "Good day, sir. We are out."
Damn, that's funny.
That guy was all fucking crazy, and I started acting like the victim at the end. Man, but it was a rush. I was like, "What's going on? What's gonna happen?"
Yeah.
It's a good lesson for for everybody.
Yeah, keep your fucking mouth shut until somebody analyzes it.
And that's what I told my buddy. Like, shut up. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, you would think like
We're getting a
him
fucking green
thinking
card.
like
I think he was just hungover and everything. He wasn't thinking right. He was just fucking wanting to leave.
Yeah.
So I just told him to shut the fuck up, and that's it.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck. He knew you were paying, so.
Yeah, that's another thing. Like, fuck it. It's not coming out of my pocket.
Well, yeah, fuck him. He could pay for it.
I was like, no.
I had a blast.
So, yeah, that was some fun shit. And after that, one of my, not my uncles, one of my cousins was here from up there, Utah. Mm-hmm. I forgot the city name. So they came and visited us, and we went to eat Chinese at the buffet that I told you.
Right.
We ate, and this is the most random shit. We were done, and it was like 8 of us. And my brother grabbed a stack of money, and he gave it to the lady for tip.
Mm-hmm.
And this bitch had the nerve to say, "For 8 people, this is all I'm gonna get?"
How much was the tip?
It was $15.
Headshot.
Oh, yeah.
I got up, I snatched that shit, and I said, "I'm leaving." Her fucking look on her face just dropped. You can't be fucking disrespectful like that.
Yeah, it's not about like we're tipping based off the money, not about the work you fucking.
And we
did.
only spent it was like $90 on all of us.
Oh yeah, see that wasn't that
so
much.
$15, and this bitch just brought us drinks.
Right.
And you're still complaining about $15? I got up and snatched that shit. After a couple of hours, I went to Whataburger and wasted that.
They wasted the 15.
Hey,
you got your brother back.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't know what's up with people nowadays and fucking tips, fam. It seems like, I think I told you, I think YouTube and social media influencers, I think they ruined the game on tipping,
The fucking balls on the people.
Yeah, I think fools want to fucking give us a glass of water to receive like a $15,000 fucking tip,
Yeah.
And I think that fucked up the game. So when you start actually basing it off of service and oh, what did this person do? How often did she come? And, if you do the percentage shit based on the bill, they shouldn't be getting that much anyways. If it was $90 and you paid 15, that was way above 10-15%.
Yeah, so we were just like, every time we go to like maybe Chili's or, sit down.
Right.
It's usually around maybe 150, and we usually give like 25 to 30 to $40.
Oh, no, you're bugging.
And, they never complain.
Yeah,
But the service is extremely different from what this lady was giving us.
Right. I think the most that I tipped when I ate at Hell's Kitchen in Las Vegas, and that's because they included it in the bill. So
what the fuck?
It was like 50, 60.
You're not getting out away from this one, whore.
Yeah, it was like 50, 60, like 60, 70-ish. And I think the bill was like almost fucking 600. Most expensive meal I've ever had.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah, fucking beef Wellingtons were crazy. Wild.
So, I took this $15. I took my cousin's husband to Whataburger. He's never tried it.
Right.
Yeah, but he's tried In-N-Out. Okay.
Okay.
And I was like, listen. And he was like, you know what? Everybody that fucking says they fucking love In-N-Out, but I want to try Whataburger. I want to see what the thing is. It's like, all right, let's go. So we went, and that's when I fucking spent the 15. And I was like, all right, but listen, don't be a bitch. Give me your right, your honest opinion about the burger. Don't be just because you're here. You don't want to make me feel bad because I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I just want to know what you think.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, cool. So I got him the patty melt with grilled onions and jalapenos and all that shit. Right. The first fucking bite, he lost it.
He loved it?
Yeah. He was like, holy shit. This thing tastes... It doesn't taste like a corporation burger. I don't know how to explain it. And I was like, yeah, it tastes a little bit more homemade.
Homemade.
And then he was like, man, this is fucking good. Tell me why this fool... My cousin sent me a picture at the airport. This fool had 3 bags.
Whataburger?
Yeah. And I was like, holy shit, look at that.
I know.
That shit was wild. That fool was walking all happy. And I'll show you the picture.
Yeah. We had a Whataburger when I went down to that rap battle event. I think we spent like a cold 60 trying out new sandwiches and shit.
That fool was like, yeah, that's just wild.
It hit. Yeah.
And I was like, all right, well. And he was like, yeah, there's still a lot of in the menu that I'm not going to be able to eat. So how about you fucking FedEx me some shit? And I was like, bitch, you better give me money.
Right.
That fool fell in love with it. She was fine.
Yeah, it's fucking good. It's pretty good, yeah.
It was like, listen, all the Californians now understand. It's just hate. Oh, no. Everybody that hates is just... If somebody says that Whataburger is trash, 100% they're from California. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
In-N-Out's good, It's basic if you add a few things, but Whataburger is just more diverse.
This was said... The animal fries, I don't know why people love them so much. It's like fucking dog throw up on top.
I love animal fries. It might just be the sauce, though.
Yeah, probably.
Fucking condiments.
Yeah, so overall it was a good experience for him, and I was glad I was able to, bring him to the Whataburger size.
Hell yeah.
So overall that was it. It was a bunch of little registered another company.
Yeah.
Just throwing that in there.
This food just stays busy, okay? While other people are watching fucking Thanos snap his fingers and kill off half the MCU, this food Caesar was working.
Trying to figure some shit out, out of...
Right.
I think this is my 5th one. I've registered. So, listen, all those 5s are going to get some nice little revenue coming in.
Oh, for sure.
So, aside from that, that was it. That was my highlight.
So... All right, I had quite a weekend as well. Okay, so I had a flat tire Monday, right? That's why we didn't do the podcast. Mm-hmm. What is today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday. Fools were busy, fam. Okay. So Monday, I had an interview, and my girlfriend had orientation. She was going to start a new job, and we went to go get some food, and we came back home I think it was Sunday night-ish.
Yeah.
And you just hear air coming out of a tire. Super loud, super aggressive. At this point, everything's already almost closed. We look at each other. We're like, you know what? We'll just deal with it tomorrow. We have a spare in the back. This will be my first time changing a tire.
First time. I can't believe it. I thought
Well,
you were fucking joking around.
Nah, so let me tell you, okay? Now, I used to, allegedly, okay, I used to help friends take rims off of cars, and I was the person that put the cylinder blocks underneath the car, right?
So you mean stealing? Fucking way.
Yes.
Typical. Doesn't surprise me.
You know, you did a lot of things to get a few bucks, you know?
Yeah.
And so I never did the tire part. I did the cylinder part. Fucking put it right under there, and that was it, right? Little jack stands and shit. So this is my first time changing a tire. Silencer, I had asked them for advice earlier in Discord when we were playing. Said 30 minutes tops, maybe an hour, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, fuck it. So my lady has to be at orientation by 10. She wakes up at 8. What did I tell you I was going to do, Silencer? The first thing I wake up that day.
Fucking take a shit.
The first thing I fucking did was take the biggest shit, okay? Went downstairs afterwards, okay? And got right fucking to it. I found the jack. I found everything. Started doing stuff, right?
Okay.
The first 30 minutes of this was quite enjoyable, okay? That was a new experience for me. Jacking up the car. I got the flat tire off. I put on the spare, and I'm putting down the car so we can, take off, right?
Yeah.
The jack bent,
Fucking guy.
and the car fucking fell, right? Which I don't know how things like this work, okay? But I know when you take a leg off a fucking table, you know, it's kind of balanced, nah? I don't understand why one tire would make a difference, but that's just me, okay? I don't know nothing about cars. So the jack bent. This is my only jack. She has orientation now. We're at 9 o'clock. I have to, you know, the rod, it's like one of those things that, like, you spin it around and then the rod in the middle kind of, like, tightens it up and it kind of pushes things up.
Yeah.
That was bent, which made it harder to turn the thing, right? So I had to literally put a
It was like
bunch
that
of
already?
muscle in between it. No, it happened because it got bent.
All that weight? Okay.
All the way, yeah. So we back up, right? After this is fucking, it's another 30 minutes. It's like 9:30, right?
Mm-hmm.
We put on the tire. Tell my lady, hurry up, let's fucking go. Let's go put air in the tire. Let's see what's up. Let's see if we can get it patched. Let me go take you to work real quick. I'll figure out everything with the car.
Yeah.
As we're backing out, literally within, I want to say within inches, the tire fucking came out of the rim. I don't know why.
What the fuck?
Yes, the spare tire. So not only was the normal tire flat, but the spare tire was coming off the rim.
Okay.
So guess what I had to do? I had to put it back in the spot a few inches away, right? Mm-hmm. She calls an Uber. I'm like, yeah, call the Uber. I'm going to figure this out. I go upstairs. I call my mom. She's not answering. So we live next to 5 places where you can get your tire patched, right? Some of them you have to pay. Some of them are free.
Yeah.
So I had to take the tire to one of these places on foot, right? I found a way to do it with some type of rope and rolled it over there like walking a dog. Real easy, real simple. Did that, right? I went to one place. They're talking about 5 o'clock. My lady gets off at 6. No can do, right? We already have an issue with the rim and then carrying this back another mile. Crazy. So we go to another place. They said they can't do it. We went to a third place, and they were able to do it, $20. It'll be done in 3 hours, okay?
All right.
3 hours go by. I go pick up the tire with my mom. She drops me off. She leaves, okay? Mm-hmm. The jack broke.
Headshot.
Surpassed all my Jimmy fucking rigging it, right? My Mickey Mouses.
Yeah.
It broke the fucking, the the circle shit where the brake is, the whole car fell and that fucking circle part hit the ground.
Oh, wow.
Luckily, there was a bunch of dirt and shit right there. But I can imagine it would fuck it up. So we had to go buy a new fucking jack. So we go get the jack another mile there, a mile back with the jack.
Did you buy those
And
floor
then
ones? With the handle
Advanced Auto Parts.
that you pump?
Yes, it's one of those. Yeah, the pump ones. Yes, correct.
Okay. With the 4 wheels.
With the 4 wheels, correct. Yes, I only had an issue with. That's what I was asking about. Was how do I get it to go down? They didn't tell me. Oh, you have to take off the fucking handle and then twist the release valve
Okay.
and put it in there. They didn't say nothing like that, so I figured it out by mistake. The car almost fell on me again.
God
and then
damn.
we got some cool, nice little jack stands that kept the car up, and it was too short, so I had to use, it's problem after problem, okay?
Yeah.
I had to cancel the interview, right? The people were fucking fuming that I canceled so late. So I had to grab books, because we didn't have wood. I had to grab books and put the books between the car and the jack to boost it up just enough to put on the fucking tire. And luckily I put it on. Everything's okay now.
That's right.
And it didn't take me 30 minutes. It took me 11 and a half hours to solve this problem.
Listen, that's just... don't blame it on the tire. It's just unexperienced. It's relatable.
Well, I mean, you can say unexperienced, or you say unfortunate events.
Unexperienced because, listen, that wouldn't have happened to me. And that's just because
So
I know the whole... Like, if you knew the ground and stuff, like, I would never... There's certain things that I don't do, but that's just because of the knowledge that I've acquired. Now,
Right.
on your second time that you change a tire, all those mistakes you're going to do, you won't do them because you learn from them.
Well, and I have the tools to do it.
That's what I'm saying. So, it was unfortunate events. It was just... It was your first time and you weren't equipped with it.
No, but I put on the tire, right?
Yeah.
The spare tire. I took off the normal tire, no issue, right? I even did what you said. Hey, while it has some weight on it, fucking loosen it to make it easier for you.
Okay.
It worked out. I put on the spare. The spare fucked up, right? That's not unfortunate. The spare fucking up. That's a fault by me.
No.
See?
How did it fuck
And
up,
then,
though?
we bought the car from this used dealership. It might not even be the spare to it, to be honest with you. And I want to even say too, I don't think that it was how air sometimes escapes when it's in there for too long, like a balloon,
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. So I think that's what happened. But overall, 11 and a half hours. First hour change. That shit sucked.
So you feel defeated.
No, I don't feel defeated. I feel accomplished, but
Yeah, because you
I shouldn't
achieved
have.
something.
Yeah, but it's fuck, fam. Through overcoming, I fucking finally figured it out. Good.
Yeah.
So, what an experience, let me tell you. So I had interviews. I had a couple good interviews going too as well. The interviews, I want to say, a few of them went well. One of them, I had a flat tire for. I told them to reschedule it for today. I woke up and I was like, I drove by it the other day and they kind of didn't tell me the property was fucking huge, right?
Yeah.
It was for a storage company, and they say you got to clean the property, you got to walk it twice a day, and then you got to deal with customer service and sales and phone calls and shit. It's a huge fucking property, fam. It's I don't even know acres, but I'm pretty sure it's a couple acres. So it's the biggest one I've seen. I got Best Buy to call. I got an Office Depot job cooking up. So your boy, hopefully something gets done.
Good
And then
fucking
what
shit.
else? I added a new segment. Excuse me. I added a new segment to content, which was Silencers Parlays.
Fuck is that?
Well, basically, you were a part of it. I don't know why you say who was that. I asked Silencer to predict who wins fights
Okay.
based on what they look like, right? And
Yeah.
then when he does that, whoever he picks to win, I put them in a parlay and see if it hits. So, Silencer, do you want to guess what you did so far?
Total? Both videos?
Yes. So 5. It was 5 fights. How many do you think you got right?
4.
So you were actually 2 for 5.
Okay. Oh, and this
Some
last
of them.
one.
Yeah. The other one that you did, I think, was like 4 out of 5, which was fucking nuts. Yeah, our first practice run, you went 4 for 5. So the second one, you went 2 for 5.
All right.
You could have went 4 for 5 again, but a lot of stupid things ended up happening. So we'll leave it at that. And then got 2 more things, and then we'll go to rapid fire real fast. 75K from 1 million views from my main channel. Very excited, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Headshot.
And after that, I was, Cuz Lightyear likes to join the Discord and talk all this Warzone is harder, takes more skill than Apex, right? Mm-hmm. The other day, you were busy, respectfully. I think it was when you were partying, okay?
On the Saturday?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
So I was working on the video, decided to play Warzone to get some stock footage for the TikTok, for the video. Ended up going on a nice little hot streak. I won about 5-6 games in a row. No fucking bullshit. Crazy as fuck.
And you have the video to prove it.
Yeah, and I have multiple
that's the
videos
thing,
to prove it. Yeah, multiple videos. A video coming out soon, guys. And I would like to say that this Cuz Lightyear, okay, respectfully, is full of shit when he says that the game is harder. I just think, there was a certain point where they made things unfair and unbalanced.
Yeah.
And now that it's becoming more balanced and fair, now the skill gap is starting to close. Now it's no longer like, oh, if you have this weapon, you're just going to automatically win. No, if you fucking put some shots on somebody now, you're going to get some damage on them. So,
Yeah.
other than that, that's pretty much how my weekend went, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. I know that the thing was pretty long-winded, but we had a few extra days to think about, what we were doing, okay? So, enough being said. Silencer, do you know what else is, on a bit of a hot streak?
Fucking those hair follicles?
No. All right, I got you, bitch. It's time for a rapid fire.
Rapid fire. Players ready up. 3, 2, 1.
Silencer's beard looks like a picture of his face went into the copier and ran out of ink halfway through.
Headshot.
Little smudges here and there. Really
right.
faded.
It's all right. Photoshop can fix it.
Yeah, can it?
Yeah, I can. All right. This fool is the special needs nephew of Tony Soprano.
Headshot.
Yeah. Christopher. I got a shirt that I call my Tony Soprano shirt. And every time I put it on, I feel like I've been wearing it to interviews, being all fucking cocky.
Man.
Yeah, that's fucked up. All right, I got you. Texas has gotten what they thought was the first case of monkeypox. It turns out the young lady had gotten genital warts from Silencer.
Headshot.
I never heard of her.
She's heard of you.
Headshot.
Okay. This boy looked like a budget Build-A-Bear. Return the item.
Headshot.
Fucking budget Build-A-Bear.
No, please leave the hair out. Would that reduce the price?
Yeah. Can we take a little bit off top so it'll fucking,
It'll be cheaper.
like those yogurt plates, those yogurt places where you can weigh the yogurt and they'll charge you by the weight?
Yeah, take some off.
Yeah, take some hair off of that fucking bear. Make it cheaper, honey. All right, that's time, guys. Time. Okay. We're excited. We're back. Very, very happy. Action-packed week. Let's go ahead and kick it off, guys. Now, you've heard of Eskimo logos, right? Where people were stealing logos, Phase, and that clothing company. Mm-hmm. Oh, we have yet another case of Eskimo stealing, okay? If you guys don't know what Eskimo brothers are, those are people that, sleep with the same people, right? You got a body in common. And, this in particular person in Call of Duty and concept artist known as Sail Lin have a character in common. And that is because the artist has accused Activision of stealing their design for the Call of Duty Warzone dog skin. Now, basically, just to paint it in words, while Silencer finds a picture of this for himself. It is a dog head on a Warzone operator, and it's like a live dog. Like, they're getting really creative with these skins. Like, they just do not give a fuck. They're finding their niche. They're making these cool skins. Now, this was a part of a bigger rollout, guys, for animals to be operators, right? We've seen this, I believe, with the King Kong skin.
Yeah.
They tried it out with the dog one for the new update, and they were going to have several other ones. Now, it's very interesting. They stole this from a concept art that was about 2 years old, and they compared it side by side. They were proving their case, and guess what? Call of Duty has erased every single picture, post, tweet, everything that has to do with that picture of the dog.
Yeah, I saw this fucking dumbass Call of Duty is tripping.
Right. So, let's talk about how do you feel about the situation before we get into little, details about this.
This is why it's important to copyright your bullshit.
Right. Copyright's important too. I think even intellectual property with enough detail, I think you don't even have to copyright your shit.
As long as it's in your portfolio and you show that you made it, you're good.
Right, 100%. I agree. I think my takeaway from this is I think we need to start holding, not even just Activision, okay, not even Call of Duty. We got to talk to the actual designers of the skin.
Yeah.
And I think we have to find a way to hold them accountable for things like this. So my question to you is, what will it take to get the designers to stop stealing concept arts?
Find a new designer.
But what is punishable? I believe, besides getting fired, it's a stepping stone, and it's a huge smudge on your career, right? Mm-hmm. As a graphic artist. But I mean, if you kind of, just throw somebody under the bus, you can probably get away with it. But how can the person definitely get in trouble for this, where it'll start to send messages to other game developers? Hey, use original content. Do not steal other people's things.
Fucking sue them.
Sue them specifically, or sue Activision for the oversight?
Activision, because Activision had to approve it at the end.
So then what is Activision's discipline to him besides firing him?
Fucking control a better project management execution. Because this had to be approved by a lot of people. So
Right.
The point of the designer seeing something, like, they'll never know. Here's my design. This is just laziness of either project managers or the person that needs to approve the content before it hits the store. To just approve it because either he's too busy or he doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, yeah, whatever, just push it.
I agree too. And I've also kind of I stated earlier that maybe if they started adding commission-based things on skins, I don't know if they have that already, but I think that'll prevent people from stealing ideas because it'll start to be pay.
Yeah.
And I think we should just go straight to the source and not even sue Activision. I think that if Activision is sued, Activision has the right to sue the person that stole the art.
Yeah, true.
I think
You just have to
that's-
hold I don't know, because even if you hold because not all designers are like that. There's very few that are like this.
Right.
Majority of the big creators, they know how important it is to create unique shit. And these are the respectable ones. Now you have these lazy creators now that think they can get away with everything just because they have a big company behind them. And that's a problem.
Right. And then my final question just for this, do you believe crunch in the gamer workspace has anything to do with them stealing and grasping at other people's concepts to meet deadlines?
Well, I don't know. What do we mean crunch? What is it?
So crunch is a popular game developer term, meaning that they have to get something done by a specific date. This is very familiar with Cyberpunk.
I would like to say yes, but no. There's no excuse for doing this bullshit.
Right. I believe that it might have to do something with crunch. It might have to be with quota. I would hope that the game developer wasn't on his last leg and just threw a Hail Mary,
Well, if
Because the
that was the
skin in
case,
itself
it's
was
done.
creative.
Yeah, but it wasn't his.
Right, exactly. It wasn't his, but having that in there, that type of aspect, like that's something, that's an ability, you know, to see something and be like, this would be dope in here. But he didn't go the right way about doing it. Like I personally would have found a way to pay the concept artist a way so I can control the entirety of the licensing, and then do the skin. But again, if that's not, you're not getting paid per skin, a commission per skin, I think that there's no motivation to do that type of thing.
I mean, it's your listen. If I was one of these, I would have no problem at all to pay royalty fees to the concept artist
Right.
because it's cheaper to do royalty than a licensing. So
Right.
I mean, you're still getting people to pay for it. You pay them a certain percentage per skin that they buy, $20. You give them a certain percentage of that per sale. Everybody's happy. You're making money. The fucking artist is making money.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know exactly what happened with the skin so far. I don't know if it's still in the game or if it's got the boot, if they gave people their money back. But as of them promoting it for sale or doing anything like that, every shred of evidence on their pages has been deleted. But you know, social media, you know, the internet, they got screenshots of it, video, and I don't know. Maybe they're just gonna have to pay him out, but they're definitely just gonna remove it indefinitely.
Yeah, I mean, if they pay them out, they can keep it. Depends, I guess, how much sales they have of it. If they see, I think if they see a good return on investment, I think they'll be like, yeah, fuck it, keep
Right.
it, and fucking pay
Right.
the creator.
Right. Yeah, I just think that pay incentive would inspire people a lot more that make skins and make character operation or operators and stuff like that. I think if you offer them a very small percentage, it doesn't have to be a big percentage, but 1 or 2% per skin. A pack. A pack is fucking what, $20?
Yeah.
Yeah, you make a couple cents here and there, maybe $1, and then fucking thousands of people buy it. You might have a nice little Christmas bonus, but I just feel like that would be more of an incentive for these guys not to steal, and I don't know. We're gonna have to see what they do. So, any final thoughts on that, Silencer?
Copyright your shit. Make sure you fucking have it.
Right.
Make sure you have proof of everything.
Yeah, I would definitely make sure that anything, before you even blow the whistle, take pictures.
No.
Take pictures, get all the information that you need before you blow the whistle. Because once you blow the whistle, they're going to do this snake shit, right? Where they're going to delete things and they're going to look like there's no trace of it, even though we all know that there was a trace of it, right?
No. Especially 2 years ago. Like, what the fuck?
Right. So, we'll kind of go on to the next topic. It still has something to do with Warzone. Microsoft, they're trying to be shady, okay? They did tell people that they were not having any intentions to make Call of Duty an Xbox exclusive, but to make their deal go through, right, and to, be buddy-buddy with the antitrust regulation, they're trying to say that Activision does not develop any must-have games, okay?
Okay.
Microsoft has stated that, quote, there is nothing unique about the video games developed and published by Activision Blizzard that is a must-have for rival PC and console video game distributors that give rise to a foreclosure concern. So basically what they're saying is that Activision is not as big as they are, right? Mm-hmm. It's like when you're kind of packing, silencer, girls will try to fucking, downplay it,
Okay.
They'll try to downplay it, hey, you're not as big, and then you just, you go a little bit past the breaking point, and they're like, So that's basically what they're trying to do, right? They're basically trying to, tell them they're not what they are, right?
Yeah. Humble them
Now,
a little bit.
We all know that that's not true. So why are they trying to lie? Because of the antitrust. Now, do you know about the situation enough, how I described it, or do you feel like you need a little bit more information.
Yeah, a little bit more info.
So a little bit more information is if they're trying to get this deal done, that means once they get the deal done, they might make it an exclusive. So if they make it an exclusive, this is going to hurt Sony the worst. This will be the biggest blow to PlayStation since a long time, a very, very long time. So what are your thoughts on this before I read a little bit more about this?
It's yeah, like you said, shady, but I mean, company has to do what a company has to do for to come out on top.
Right. I always thought the deal was a little bit powerful. I thought the deal in itself was one of those deals where you should be scared had you got the rights to it.
Yeah.
The thing is, right, the way that Warzone is going and the path that it was going on, we would have been fine,
Yeah.
But they're supposed to be gearing up for this massive Modern Warfare 2 release, which is supposed to be one of their best games, over 200 developers on the game. They've been working on it for multiple years. Something like that dropped exclusively on Xbox could hurt. It could switch the tide of the console wars for life. Because as Sony said in this part, because they denied Xbox's claims and they kind of put out their own public statement, they're worried that players will jump to Xbox if Microsoft owns Call of Duty. They said, quote, "No rival, no matter how relevant, can overtake it.
Yeah.
It is synonymous with first-person shooters and essentially defines that category."
How many? What's the percentage of Xbox players versus PlayStation players?
I'm not sure. I would have to imagine that it's like a 49%.
Okay.
I would have to say something like that. Let's see. Let's Google. How many PS and Xbox players are there? What do you think?
That sounds about right. Maybe like a 60 for Sony and maybe like the rest for Xbox. I think Sony has a bigger stake on this player base.
Right, so they're saying right now that, let's see here, it's actually a lot smaller than you believe. So console games and games in general are about 28% of gaming. So this all factors in consoles, smartphones, box, downloaded PC games, tablets, and browser PC games. And they want to say that the percentages... So this one says about 53%.
53?
In favor of PlayStation.
Okay.
And that is because they have... Let's see, they're at 40... So Microsoft had about 45 million units, right?
Yeah.
And while the PlayStation coming up soon would be about 70, maybe even 65 million units.
Well, this is a nice little wake-up call for Sony to start doing exclusive shit instead of trying to push them to PC.
Yeah, I think they're trying to find a way to conquer both markets because obviously for competitive, you have...
But if you're putting your shit on PC, you're automatically giving power to your rival, which is Xbox, owned by Microsoft. You have to fucking buy a PC.
But it doesn't have to necessarily be Windows. You get what I'm saying?
Well, where is he going to play it?
Well, people have, like, for example, Steam, right?
Uh-huh.
That's where they buy games, or Epic Games. They have their own little app where people can buy stuff. And certain games like Activision, they have their own app where you can buy or you can download Activision. You can get Activision games, specific ones, on Steam.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you still have to have the platform to play them on, which is a Microsoft PC.
Right.
Owned by Microsoft.
Right. I don't know. As far as like See, that's the tricky part with them trying to do the PC stuff, PlayStation, because you see how they're trying to corner the market. They're trying to find a way to get every bit of money that they can from all sorts of gamers.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got God of War recently. They got the Spider-Man again for PC as well. It's going to make it hard for them. You know,
Yeah.
I think if they keep delaying it like they are, nobody's going to wait a year to play Spider-Man on PC.
You don't think so?
You know? No, I don't think people are going to sit there and wait a year. I think people are literally, as soon as the game comes out, there might be hype for people to buy it, but it's going to be like people are just like, you know what? I already have a PlayStation. Yeah, I already have a PlayStation. Let me go fucking just buy a copy.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I think that's a smart move by Sony, and that's a pretty big chess move, if you ask me.
Yeah.
So, do you feel like Sony is a little bit scared? Besides them saying that they were worried, do you think that they're more scared because they know that what they're gonna do?
No, I think just their team, actually. I think they've been way too comfortable, way too long being on top.
Right.
And that's the problem with a lot of big corporations. They think that they're the top dogs, and they start losing the ambition to fucking keep rising because they've gotten too comfortable at the top. So I think this is what's going on with Sony. But I think once they understand what position Microsoft's trying to put them in, I think their team is gonna do great. To strategize to get out of it.
Right. Yeah, because exclusives seem to be the thing for PlayStation. That's what drives people to.
Because regardless of what it is, whenever you say gaming, I can't figure out why people would have Xbox in their fucking mind. Like, yeah, it's a console, I understand, but as popularity, like PC and PlayStation are the main things that come to a mind. Like whenever you fucking talk about games.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's like the I don't know how to say it, the ground for PlayStation, known as like a first, the thing to be when you want a game, is there. I think just they just need to strategize to how to overcome this bullshit.
Yeah, like I said, I think they're just focusing on trying to get exclusives because that's what PlayStation seems to be doing.
Yeah.
This could be one of their biggest exclusives thus far. Because if you got Halo, right, renowned multiplayer, it kind of shit the bed, right?
That shit fucking died out.
Yeah, Halo died out. But if you know that Halo died out the way that it did, you acquired Activision. It would be the smartest move to take Call of Duty and be like, you know what? Fucking exclusive.
Yeah, true.
It'd be the biggest power move. And I think that would rejuvenate the console wars, because I think we're like at a slow pace, Because I know this year, okay, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't see nobody on social media like I did when the 360 came out. Remember fools were coming out with the store with a fucking PS4 and breaking them?
Oh, yeah, true.
And they would go back in and get a 360? Mm-hmm. I didn't see nobody do that with the Xbox or the PlayStation 5. I didn't see it. So, fuck them. So we'll move on from there just because I feel like it's all speculation right now, but it's heating up, guys. It's very interesting.
So we can simmer down and see what's going on.
Right. Now, sir, you can read this next topic. We got a few more topics, guys, and then we're out of here.
All right. So, Tfue tweeted about an interesting discussion point. Cheating in video games. Should it be illegal or not? Would you agree or disagree? How would somebody that's cheating be punished? How would it change the gaming industry? Questions. I feel like it shouldn't be illegal. It shouldn't be punishable.
Right.
Because, I don't know. Like, you're talking... Like, what kind of punishment are you referring to? When you say punishment, like... I feel like cheating should be very strict whenever you're in tournaments playing for money.
Right.
Because, I'm going to compare it to the car scene. You can go racing. There's a lot of stuff that whenever you're racing for money, it becomes illegal to have. Nitrous is one of them. Both parties have to have the exact same equipment.
Right.
To make it a fair race. Such thing like NASCAR, no modified, just pure natural aspirated engines, no turbos, no nothing else. Now, when it comes to non-tournaments with no money, it's a wild goose game.
Right.
So I think when it should be punishable whenever you're a pro because you're trying to show off your skill. I think punishable should be getting kicked off of the team, blocking your account, whatever you can't play, blah blah blah. Cool. But to take it further than that, to be like, yeah, it needs to be fucking punishable with some kind of high end punishable terms. I don't know. Seems kind of weird that it's just taking this way too serious when other things in life are more to focus on than this.
Right. So, kind of to rebuttal what you said, if you were to hack into somebody's computer, what is it? What type of crime are you committing?
Fucking, what do you mean what type? It's theft and all that kind of shit.
Nah, when you hack into somebody's computer, even if you didn't steal nothing, I forgot what it was. I think it was like, I don't want to say grand larceny or something, but
Let's figure it out.
something like that,
Hacking
right?
crime.
If you were to hack into somebody's computer, you were charged with the crime,
Yeah.
right? Now, you have to take into that aspect, you are hacking into the game with cheats to beat the game. There should be some type of crime there because the terms of service, I never read the terms of service, by the way, but if they even included something like, well, it's punishable by law because you agreed to it, right?
Yeah.
So that's one take I have on it. The other take that I have on it as well is the fact that I want to say when you cheat, I feel like it's like a form of defamation, right? It makes other people think that the game is not as good as it is, and it hurts the product a lot more.
Yeah.
And it makes people not want to either buy, play, continue playing, or even putting any type of money into the game until these problems are fixed. Now, me personally, I'm asking myself, why aren't these problems fixed? But I don't know tech. I don't know game development. I don't know what the actual procedure is for them to even go after the people that sell the cheats, right? Because that's why I told you. If they're collecting money, right, they have to pay taxes. And if they're paying taxes, they have to have an address. They have a CEO, a face of the company, right?
Yeah.
Why aren't more game developers suing these hack companies, right? These companies that create these cheats for their games. I don't think that it should be like jail time, right? I don't think it should be jail time. I think that it should be a hefty fine, right? Even in basic games, because, like I said, for me, I believe it's like a form of defamation.
Okay.
You're making people think our game is a piece of shit because of flaws in our system that we're currently working on, but obviously there's a leak in the system. There's maybe people on the inside that are providing these hacks, these workarounds through current patches and things. It gets kind of tricky, you know?
Yeah.
So I believe a fine would be something like that. Even if it's like far out there, how the fuck are you going to find somebody? An IP address, everybody has one.
Yeah, but, there's a lot of ways to mask your IP and never be found.
Yeah, but you think that these fools that buy cheats know that?
No, that's true.
All right, see? If you're the person creating the cheat, yeah, right?
But not the buyer.
Not the buyer, right? You got little 8-year-olds fucking
Buying
stealing their
cheats.
mom's credit cards,
Yeah.
taking it, buying cheats and shit. So, I don't know. But illegal is a little, it's far out there, Tfue.
So according to the computer hacking civil violations, I was doing a little quick throw. So it's punishable and you're violating the law when you damage or delete computer data belonging to a person, sending or using any means of spam, unauthorized spam usage, buying or selling computer passwords, obtaining data for identity theft, obtaining information from a computer without authorization, to trespass, to sell personal information. So all of this is basically saying it's not punishable unless you're doing shit to hurt another individual,
Right.
to fuck their life up.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you're fucking up the money, and that's more important too.
Are you?
Know? I believe so.
I don't think so, because I'm 100%, as me being in the computer world, I know Call of Duty, Apex, these assholes know that these codes are there, and they allow it, possibly because, their internal is a little corrupted and they're taking money off of that.
I would hope that that's not the case. I would hope that's not the case.
Just like the whole thing with put it in real life perspective. You go to Mexico, you see these cartels. You think that the fucking army or the Mexican police cannot take all that shit off if they wanted to? Of course
Right.
they can. But who's getting paid? The fucking government to keep them there.
Yeah, everybody.
Everybody gets paid. Same thing with this
Everybody's getting
bullshit.
some spanky. Yeah, I don't know. And we were talking about this. Me and you are like the first people that kind of talked about this, right? Which was our conspiracy theory that these assholes buff guns when they come out with like skins. So like for example, Terminator came into Warzone with the bad guy cop also in Warzone, right?
No.
A Terminator skin would sell better if the gun that the Terminator has a skin for kind of buffs up the weapon, right? Mm-hmm. So me and you were like, wouldn't that be interesting if these guys buff up skins so the skin sells better? And then they like, we revert it?
Yeah.
Silent little patch? Yeah, I don't know. I think they're around that type.
I don't know. I think there's some someone's getting paid to have these cheats keep going.
Yeah, I believe so too.
100%.
So,
there's no other way to fucking describe it.
right. So we will leave that there. We'll put a pin in that as well because it's for me it's too extreme to say it's illegal, but it's around the ballpark where you're like, you're kind of making sense.
Yeah.
So, all right, we got a couple more topics, guys. Let's go through this one real quick. Professional football player, and Phase member Kyler Murray has been in the butt of the jokes lately after a controversial clause in his contract about him studying film, which led the internet to do some digging about the NFL star and streamer, and it turns out the Cardinals quarterback plays worse on Call of Duty double XP weekends. Here is a study of the breakdown. Now, I'll kind of go through it because we're a little bit long-winded on the podcast, but this is presented and posted by New York Giants fan Negative B on Reddit. Okay, he did the statistical analysis on when he plays and his performance on double XP weekends. He did a little bit of digging and figured out the promotional post from social media compared to the stats of him playing on Sunday. And he came up with this unique stat saying that he plays worse because he might be playing Call of Duty when he should be studying film, when he should be doing other things, right? Besides streaming. So his pass rating, right? Mm-hmm. Average pass rating on double XP weekends is a 97.43 and 89.65 on double XP, showing a negative 7.77 difference on double XP weekends. Okay, not convinced, Silencer?
So they're blaming this guy that he's performing bad on the game or in real life shit? Because he's playing Call of Duty.
So basically, he had a clause in his contract saying that he needed to watch film.
Okay.
Right? And it's a quarterback's job to watch film, but they told him that he needs to at least a minimum of 4 hours. And he said that the clause in his contract was stupid. It was unprofessional, silly, and they took it out of his contract. We don't know why they put it there, right? It might have been a standard thing. They're paying around $200 million for this football player, right? Mm-hmm. But he's also, like I said, a Phase member, and he also streams, okay? So maybe they added it because they feel like he's not paying attention to films, but people were starting to do this, right, which was compare it how he plays when there's double XP, right? And when there's not double XP in Call of Duty. So when there's double XP, he seems to be playing it a lot before the games, and it messes up his average, okay? So passing yards, 251 per game, and on non-double XP, and 245 on double XP, which is minus 6 yards per game. The completion rate, too, is showing a 0.12 difference on XP, and the win-loss record is a negative 0.169 difference. So the conclusion is he plays worse in all the categories because he is distracted by Call of Duty. Now, we had this conversation, Silencer, okay? Mm-hmm. I bring this up because it's kind of funny, but you don't know sports, so we'll talk about how we were talking about this thing earlier. Celebrities joining esports teams. We talked about this, right? We talked about the Migos. We talked about Anthony Davis joining Swag and the Nuke Squad, okay?
Yeah.
Is this going to hurt celebrities signing to esports teams?
I don't know. It might.
I believe so, too. I believe that because of the scandal that's happening with this Kyler Murray guy, I think when they sign new contracts, I believe streaming and stuff like that are going to have to be either done on days the night before. Like, they can't do it the night before a game, right? Mm-hmm. And I believe if they can't simply do that small little change, they're going to advise people to not do it, period, which is a little crazy.
Or could it be that he's not pushing himself to do it better?
That could be another thing, too. Like I said, this is all statistical. It's a very creative statistic.
Yeah.
It's very creative, you know? You really got to put some time and effort, as Negative B did on Reddit. So, to me, the math is mathing. You feel like celebrities, you don't feel like, you don't know, right? If celebrities will stop signing to these esports teams?
I don't know. I feel like celebrities just fucking see the money and where the esports is going, and I think they want part of the cake.
They want the bag, the exposure. I mean, even having look at LeBron's son, you know, Bronny James, okay? Mm-hmm. He's a member of FaZe, you know, and how would LeBron feel if he felt like he was streaming, you know, with FaZe a night before an AAU game and he fucking performed super terrible, and LeBron's like, you know what, fuck this FaZe shit, you're gonna focus on basketball, that's it. Yeah. Get your shit right. Yeah. I think it might hurt their little influencer program. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there's gonna take a small hit. They still might receive some people, obviously, for the love of gaming and, you know, how a part of the culture people are, you know. FaZe, they love, you know, hip-hop. They love sports people, athletes, music people. So I don't know if they'll take a really big hit, but as far as athletes, I think they're not gonna be able to get another one here soon.
Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe that's just be personal. There's a tweet that says that apparently, Kyler's former and even current teammates have said that he's a terrible leader and a very bad teammate.
Right.
So it might be, you know, something just the person he is.
Yeah, it just might. But I had to bring the statistics. Okay, it was just too funny not to read. So we'll leave that there. Hopefully, you're not a Cardinals fans out there. Okay, I don't think we're popular in Arizona. Okay, but if we are, you know, I would trade.
Nah, bro.
Okay? I wouldn't put him on your fantasy team, fam. Okay. and if they're playing on double XP weekend, I'd bet against the other team. Okay, just putting it out there. We'll move on. Silencer, could you read topic number 8, please?
After spending $1 million on producing a video that he didn't like, Mr. Beast decided to give it to Ludwig. Ludwig.
Yeah, Ludwig, yep.
For him to upload on his channel. Is this the new meta? can this be dangerous to a creator's channel? And also, congratulations to Mr. Beast on hitting 100 million subs. Crazy numbers. Crazy numbers.
Round of a fucking applause. Listen, what a inspirational YouTuber. Okay, I used to tell people Ninja for gaming, influential. I still believe Ninja has a little bit of influence on gaming and streaming as well. But as a YouTube fucking content creator, Mr. fucking Beast all the way.
He's a top, yeah.
Yes, what a guy.
It's like he figured the fucking perfect ingredients.
Right.
It's
So,
crazy.
is this a new meta? Creating content that you fell out of love with, you do not want it to go to waste, you upload it on someone else's channel.
I mean, I've been seeing so many white label service type businesses.
Right.
So this could be, it could be.
Okay.
But with the style of, it's hard to not understand that it's coming from Mr. Beast with his video style.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't think it's a new meta.
I think potentially, I believe it has potential to create a new meta where we as people, content creators, we're going to start to be able to sell our videos to other smaller channels, right? In hopes to not only just gain financial money from someone, helping someone else's channel get notified or just recognized. And I just feel like it's just going to be you know how, like, for example, Cuz Lightyear, right? Cuz Lightyear has a reused content channel, right?
Yeah.
He takes clips from the internet, he puts it on YouTube, and he's able to get views and subscribers from channels, correct?
Yeah.
Now, this would be a similar approach, but you would have the rights to upload it to your channel. Now, if you're a smaller creator and let's say you had the funds, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, we get a video from this person, we put it on our channel. Oh, we get another video from this person, put it on our channel, right?
Yeah.
Now suddenly it's going to be like a network, like a TV station where you just have a bunch of people creating content for you. It's like the DJ Khaled of YouTube content creating.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, true.
That's how I feel about it. Now, I asked if it was a meta. You said no. I believe maybe, right? Now, the other important part is, can this be dangerous to his channel?
Yes.
I said yes as well.
It's, I don't know, it's just like, I don't know, imagine you doing videos for somebody and then the public finds out. It can bring bad energy towards your way because your audience is expecting you to be fully transparent and, you as the creator be the one that's creating unique shit because that's who they subscribe to.
Right.
And then they find out that somebody else is doing the shit. It's just like, what the fuck?
Right, like ghostwriting.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. I think that's going to bring a lot of hate towards if this happened. Because even in the graphic design, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of outsourcing that goes on in the background. Like a company can outsource design and white label it. And I personally know maybe 2 or 3 that have gotten sued because it wasn't their work.
Right.
Now, you can't do anything, of course, because it's already, signed off contract. But the bad publicity you can get off of that, it can be insane. It can drown you.
Right. I'm thinking of a few bars already, if Ludwig were to say something disrespectful.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a small content creator. Yeah, well, your fucking biggest video came from someone else. Like,
It's crazy, yeah.
It's a bar.
And you call yourself a fucking creator. Fuck out of here.
It's a fucking bar, fam. I believe it's the ghostwriting of content creating, okay?
Yeah.
I believe it's the ghostwriting of content creating. Can this be dangerous for his channel? Yes, and here's why. People are catching on to Mr. Beast, right? He's becoming popular. The more bigger he gets, the more popular he gets, right? Imagine you go to his channel, correct? You see the Mr. Beast video, you subscribe. The next video, you're like, who the fuck is this Ludwig guy? Where the hell's Mr. Beast? Unsubscribe, right? You get an influx of subscribers,
Yeah.
and then a fucking massive drop off, not only in just views, but in subscriber and watch time. And
Yeah,
I
that shit's
think
wild.
once it starts to go down like that, it could be a downhill slope, and it might just be too powerful for Ludwig. But anything could happen so far.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I just it's weird. And you know what else too? This is what I was just thinking about too. Speaking of white labels, okay, and people suing. Imagine YouTube, okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is reused content for Mr. Beast. We know Ludwig, who, however much fucking subscribers you have, you don't have 100 million subscribers. You're not Mr. Beast, right?
Yeah.
Flag this fucking video because you don't have the rights for it. Now your channel's fucking got the copyright strike for a couple days
Yeah.
while YouTube figures it out, right?
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so if I'm being petty and Ludwig's like, hey, fuck you, I'll fuck you right back, bitch. Let me report your shit real quick.
And harder.
Let me fucking Charleston White your shit, okay? I'll drop a dime on you for some YouTube money, bitch. Let's see how you recover. So, all right, we'll move on from there because it was a little bit, crazy. Now, you can read this one as well, and then we are on to rapid topics, and then we're the fuck out of here.
All right. So the next topic is after a long social media hiatus, the self-proclaimed #1 esport consultant in the world, Slasher, made a surprise appearance on the New Nation to condemn the military recruiting in esports.
Right. So, are you familiar with this?
No, but it sounds like he was recruiting military staff to be on an esports team.
No. So basically, what these army groups are doing, right? The Navy, the Air Force, did I say the Army? Marines, all them guys. I forget what the fuck.
Okay.
So basically, what they're doing is they're entering high schools and they're setting up these tables with TVs and consoles and remotes, right?
Yeah.
And to draw in a potential recruit, they have games like Call of Duty on, right? And while they're playing and they're talking to them, they're pretty much allegedly, right? I don't want to make sure this gets misconstrued, but they're recruiting them as they're playing the game. So the draw in is how they get them in there, and then they start telling them stuff like, hey, you can do this in real life if you join the Army.
Oh, okay.
You can shoot a gun in real life if you join the Army.
Why play the game when you can do the real thing?
Exactly, Caesar. Exactly. So,
Okay.
How do you feel about that?
It's shady. Very shady.
Yeah.
Listen,
I
when
think
when I was in high school, I remember so vividly. There was a recruiter that went in. He was bald, buffed, and he was like, "Hey, maybe you can put your street smarts into helping us catch the bad guys."
Your street
I
smarts.
was like, "Bitch, I'm out."
He's like, yeah, your Southside experience with that pistol.
Yeah, I was like, "Nah, I'm good, bro." They use so much manipulation to get you in there.
Right. Can't be any geek off the street. You got to earn your keep. Regulators.
Listen, if an accident happens and you shoot somebody, it's okay. You can go to jail.
Right.
We got you.
Right.
You're our family. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. When I was younger, here's a quick story. When I was younger, I believe junior year in high school, okay, I had a teacher. Her name was Miss Denning, okay? I think that was her name, Denning, okay?
Yeah.
One day, right, I loved Call of Duty. My first-person shooter, first experience was Modern Warfare 2, and I absolutely loved it, right? So me and friends were planning on doing stuff like this, right? We were talking about the people, they're showing up, they're starting to set up their little booth, right? Now, this is back in the time where they weren't using video games, right? They were using free college, and here's a cool little uniform that you could wear, right? All this type of shit that they were doing. And I had told my teacher one time, I was like, I think I want to join the Army, right?
Yeah.
And she was like, no, you don't. And I was like, well, why not? She said, well, first off, you don't like authority, and that's all what it's about, right? And I felt a little slighted, right, that she had said that shit.
Yeah.
And as I grew older, I was like, damn, she was fucking right. I was like, how dare she fucking tell me who I am? I didn't even know who I was. She told me who I was.
Mama knows best.
Right. So I can tell you that Call of Duty can influence you into these types of things, right? Shooting a gun. Getting prestige. I believe so. I've
never gotten into like even Apex or them like, damn, I want to fucking shoot a gun now.
Well, shut the fuck up, because you just showed me like 4 fucking guns that you had.
Yeah, but that's like a different, how do I say it? It's a different trigger. It wasn't because of the game.
This Tfue Caesar has like a mini Draco, guys. A little AK, a little mini chop. And he's talking about, Apex never... Shut the fuck up. You weren't sending me pictures of guns before Apex.
But the trigger was not based on, oh, damn, I'm playing Apex. You sound like the mom that says violence comes from games.
That's not what I was gonna say something before you said something. All right, keep going.
So it's like, I don't know. It's for me. It's just the ability to know.
Right.
So I don't know. The reason why I started is because I wanted to learn how to shoot, not because of the game, but for self-defense.
Right.
And I'm big on even hunting and everything. So learning was based on my personal decision to be like, I want to better myself. Mm-hmm. I have some knowledge about gun safety and everything to protect myself and those around me.
Right.
Not because, I'm going to get in the game, I'm going to fucking wipe a fucking squad.
Right.
So I think the intent is a little different. And if you get inspired by that, then I think you have some more internal issues to fucking figure out.
No, that's what I was trying to say. Like, I don't want to be the person that... Because I've always condemned people saying that gaming made people violent.
Yeah.
It'll glorify something that would attract someone to think, like a little thought bubble, like, hey, this would be cool to do in real life. Shoot a gun. How can I shoot a gun and how can I kill someone legally, right?
Yeah.
Now, some of us don't live in Texas where you could stand your ground, okay?
Yeah.
So that other people are saying, hey, I'll fucking join the army, right? Because of all these cool army stories that they used to tell you, right? One guy, because my mom used to be a barber at the military base, right?
Yeah.
And I used to go there to sweep up the hair at the barber shops. These guys, I'm talking about generations of army, okay? My mom has seen a dad have a son, they grew up to be in the army, and have his son, and both of them died in the war in Iraq, okay?
Yeah.
One of these guys, right, had told me, he's like, you have any plans to join the army? And after I had learned, right, of myself, of me being, not respecting authority,
yeah,
I was like, nah, I don't have any plans. And the guy who was in the army, who is in the fucking army, looks at me, he's like, smart man. I was like, damn, like that's how it is? Shit. So, I think it glorifies it.
Yeah.
And it makes an impression on people that are impressionable. However, I don't want that to get confused. It does not make people violent.
Yeah.
Okay? It does not make people violent. That's like how I want to say when GTA San Andreas came out, everybody suddenly was a fucking gang member repping Grove Street in real life.
Fucking girls turn into fucking whores on the side.
Right. that was for other reasons. That was for lack of video games. If they would have played video games and I had daddy issues, they would have been a little better, okay?
Fucking find a virtual daddy.
Yeah. So I don't like this type of strategy for esports recruiting. Or, I mean, not esports recruiting, but yeah, it's so fucking, it's low. It's low.
This is how you know they're getting desperate to recruit.
Oh, yeah. For sure. Like, college isn't doing it no more? You have no aspirations for college or a future? No?
Damn. Then next thing you know, they're going to get on fucking TikTok.
Yeah, they're already on TikTok, Caesar.
Fucking show Call of Duty clip like, oh, you can do this. Now,
Right.
join. Click the link below.
Yeah, remember they had AOC playing Among Us, trying to like spread awareness for politics. Remember?
Yeah, fucking wild.
Yeah, it's fucking wild. Like, yo, if you sign up, we have a real life battle pass.
And you
The
get
first
paid.
unlock. Yeah, the first unlock for your battle. No, it's not even paid. It's like Apex. They give you tokens. Like,
You can craft your own charms.
yo, the fucking a real life army battle pass, fam, is too hilarious. Fucking
Yeah.
level 1, you get your uniform. Level 2, you get a fucking, a couple badges here and there. Level 3, you get a new emote when you fucking drop out of a plane to land hot drop somewhere.
Yeah.
Fucking bastards.
And then the
They'll
next
find a way.
season,
Yeah.
new character out with the old.
Yeah, they're like, the army doesn't have battle pass. Oh, we have something like a battle pass.
Yeah, you level up and then you die.
Ah, those fucking bastards. All right, we're done with the pod. We got some rapid topics. Let's get these out the fucking way real fast, okay? Uber facts. Are you familiar with Uber facts, Silencer?
No, what is it?
They pretty much tweet out facts about life that people do not know or they thought they knew, but they knew nothing at all. So, Uberfax tweeted out that blowing, in fact, the Nintendo cartridge did absolutely nothing. Apparently, taking it out and putting it back in was the actual thing that made it work. Now, is this fact or cap?
I don't know. I want to believe it's a fact.
I say it's fucking cap. You cannot tell me, okay, that blowing on the fucking cartridge did absolutely nothing. The next thing you're going to tell me, okay, is putting fucking toothpaste on the back of a disc wasn't to fix scratches. It didn't fix scratches on PlayStation games. Fuck out of here. I think it's cap, okay?
I don't know. The cartridge, because it's metal, is like a graphics card. You put it in a socket. Like, back then, maybe I would have believed it, but the disc is different because it's a very sensitive, film, do not touch, because that's what it reads it. But the cartridge was basically like a graphics card. It goes into a slot. It's hard. Is the mechanical part is already in there.
Nah, I don't believe it, Caesar. I
I
don't
do.
believe it.
We're going to have to try this shit.
All right. So, fact. You said fact. I said cap. Cool.
That's a fact, yeah.
YouTuber basically homeless created a fully functional toilet PC.
Why?
I sent you a photo of it, Kay. To shit on the opposition.
Custom PC made from a toilet.
They works, okay? It's functionality. It also has a powerful 12,730 60 option. I don't know what that is, but he added it to the toilet. Now,
Why?
Creative. He's a YouTuber,
I don't know. I can't
Listen,
wrap my head around this bullshit.
Listen, if I'm in the bathroom longer than I should be, just with my phone, imagine with a full mouse and keyboard.
Bro, you're never coming out.
You're never walking again. Your legs would be so dead by the time you get off the toilet, fam.
Yeah, it's like fucking sitting there for like 10, 15 minutes. You fucking start feeling like ants fucking running through your fucking legs.
Yeah,
Imagine spending fucking 3-4 hours.
Yeah, you'll
streaming.
fucking rage quit, bro, and you'll fucking push so hard your fucking nutsack comes out your asshole.
How is he homeless but a YouTuber? But it has the money to fucking build a powerful toilet PC.
This was going off of names. All right, we're not doing that. Is this dope or nope?
Nope.
I think it's dope. I think it's a nice little conversational piece to have at the crib.
It's just like one of those little, hey, my fucking sausage is bigger. You want to see why?
Yeah, I built a fucking nice little toilet.
It's not useful. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
It's just to have it to fucking brag about it. But actual useful in real life? No, it's not. He's not creating a solution. He's just creating something for clout. That's it.
For content. I wouldn't say clout.
Clout.
We'll move on. Yeah, whatever. EA backtracks viral tweet basically talking about their single-player games, remember? They got backlash, and investors are being worried about what they fucking said, so they said that it is important to them. Do you believe this, or do you believe they're just trying to throw what is it, sand on the fire?
I don't know. I think it's I think they're just trying. I don't know. This is Why are they backtracking shit though?
Because originally, I think it was somebody that was paid to do the social media marketing stuff, but the guy said he's a 10, but he only plays single player games, and everybody scorched the fuck out of him because that's all they do. And because they, obviously because of Apex and their success there, people were fucking flaming the fuck out of them, and they got a lot of backlash from not just players but from the investors as well, who had told them that they were worried about their fucking money, their investment.
Yeah.
So,
being sold on Xbox.
Right. Wait, hold on. God of War ripoff being sold on Xbox, and it's called War Gods Zeus of Child. Is this dope or nope?
Nope.
Creative. I think this is the only way they're going to be able to play.
This is like the Dr. Pepper and the Dr. Thunder.
Right. Like, next thing you know, if fucking Activision makes Call of Duty exclusive, it's going to be fucking Zone War Duty of Call.
Just flip the names.
Yeah.
Call of Zone.
And then the last thing that I have, me and you were talking about Nickelodeon Brawl Stars or All Brawl, whatever the fuck it was called. The Smash Bros. Version of Nickelodeon, right? I believe I told you that the Nickelodeon version had potential. That was a lie, okay? They did cool. They had a nice, strong outing, but they're just kind of slow on their content releasing. Very disappointing. But with Multiverses actually coming out, I do believe that this is what I was saying. Basically, instead of Nickelodeon, I believe that Multiverses is going to take over Smash Bros.
They got fucking LeBron James on there.
They have a lot of things coming, not to mention like a lot of IP.
Yeah.
Like they have Game of Thrones people, LeBron James, Looney Tunes, Rick and Morty coming soon. Like
Adventure Time.
Like, it's gonna be a lot to handle right now. DC, and if you know DC is really close with Mortal Kombat. We're starting to see lists that Scorpion and obviously Sub-Zero might be in this game as well later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming.
How many characters are there right now?
I believe there's like 12 or 16. So not that many, but they're still in beta and they're open beta. So the game is supposed to come out later after this open beta is done, and they already added LeBron James, who was DLC, and then Rick and Morty will be coming as well.
Bugs Bunny, Harley Quinn, Shaggy, Jake the Dog, Superman, Tom and Jerry, Wonder Woman, Rain Dog. Okay. Oh, the Iron Giant. Okay.
I have a list of DLC characters. Are you interested?
Yeah.
The Joker, another chick from Game of Thrones, Fred Flintstone, Gandalf from Lord of the Rings, Legolas from Lord of the Rings, the Wicked Witch of the West, Godzilla, Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Raven from Teen Titans, Mad Max, Marvin the Martian, Scorpion and Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat, Nubia from Wonder Woman, Johnny Bravo, King Kong, Neo from The Matrix, Gizmo from Gremlins, Emmett from the Lego Movie, Samurai Jack, Ted Lasso, and the Powerpuff Girls.
All right.
I didn't know that their bag got that deep sound, sir. You know, I didn't know Cartoon Network
Was making moves.
I didn't know Cartoon Network rolled with WB like that.
Yeah, well, somebody's sleeping with somebody.
Yeah, so do you believe that this is a good take, or do you believe that Smash Bros. Will still reign supreme?
I don't know. I think it's going to be... This is going to turn into, like, Apex and Call of Duty.
Just conversational back and forth?
Yeah. I mean, this honestly, just by the looking at it looks way better than that Nickelodeon bullshit that they were trying to push.
I know. I failed, okay? I took an L on that sound, okay? But Multiverse is definitely it.
That's where it's at.
That's where it's at. So, Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening. It was a little bit of a longer episode. We had a lot of shit to get to today, but I hope you enjoyed it. Do keep in mind, follow us on Twitter at Team Kill Podcast and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Team Kill Podcast as well. Silencer, do you have any tips before we go?
Flamingos can only eat with their heads upside down. So that means if you're in the toilet, you can play upside down now.
Right. And listen, now when, you're streaming or you want to play with some people and they're like, hey, why aren't you playing today? You could literally tell them, hey, my PC took a shit today. It's not playable.
Fucking horror.
Yeah. Yo, imagine, bro, like a fucking angry ex. You fucking cheat on her, right? And she finds out. She fucking, not only does she take your fucking gaming PC, she takes your toilet. Now you can't play or shit. Or
what
piss.
happens when the toilet gets clogged?
Listen, you gotta fucking call tech support, okay? Did you unplug it and plug it back in?
Hard reset it?
Do an update? Oh, damn it. It's clogged. Nah, it just has ad blocker.
What color is
Pop-up
the water?
blocker. All right. And with that being said, guys, my name is Spree Gaming.
And I am Silencer.
We're out!
Killing Spree 37!
Give me some chon chon.